Hey, what's going on, everyone? Jason from Clocked It here again, and as soon as I saw this on Twitter, I just had to try it. For those of you who don't know, Link's Awakening is one of my most nostalgic games ever. Absolutely ever. One of my most emotional games ever. And those who have played Link's Awakening and got to those certain story moments, you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, this game was my Game Boy game. You know, when I'm 10, 11 years old, this was my jam. And I just absolutely loved this game. So I heard about this Link's Awakening demo. And I say demo, it's the full game. But it's on PC. And what it would allow you to do is actually zoom out and see the entire map. No longer was the map itself in little square segments. It's actually it's completely free flowing. And it's just, I thought, this looks, it just looks incredible. So I gotta try it. And you know, the first thing, the game itself is pretty much identical to the Game Boy game. There's a few little things that are different. The menus are different, which is fine. It's still pretty much the Game Boy game, but the menus are different. The way you collect things are slightly different, but honestly, it's pretty much just Link's Awakening. And of course, you got the classic intro with Link on a boat, the lightning strikes, he wakes up on the beach, and Marin comes and wakes him up. But yeah, you know, you can just pretty much just play the game as normal. I'm sure the Nintendo ninjas will come after me for this video or something, or come after people, but I just got to do a short video on this to show you. So yeah, as you can see, you can just start the game. I always name my character Link. There's just it's how it should be, people. It should always be Link. And you got the famous, you know, I say the famous scene when you wake up in Marin and Tarin's house. You know, Tarin being Marin's father. You can see Tarin there almost looks like a Mario and stuff. But yeah, you know, you can see the text. They've changed the text down the bottom, so it's no longer overlaid over the actual screen itself. And I quite like this. It gives this, you know, this cinematic vibe to it, and you can see the lighting is slightly changed to the rooms as well, which I love. You almost get this gloomy type of dark glow in the room, and it's just amazing. And it's just, you know, I obviously I bought the Link's Awakening remake on Switch, which is just beautiful. But to have this game in its original form, like this original art style, and zoomed out, look at this. Look at this. It's just you know, amazing. It's completely free flowing. It's just I can't get over it. I honestly cannot get over how absolutely cool this is. You can see all the creatures moving. You know, and I moved down the beach, and you know, this is the flow of the game. I'm hitting things here, but you know, I kind of just eager to get to, you know, my sword and stuff. So I'm not really just, you know, paying attention. But as you can see in the bottom left as well, and the top corners of the screen, they've got a rupees indicator now. You can see your hearts up there in the box, and you've also got more room for your items. You've got 4 item slots, because as we know on the original Game Boy version, the Game Boy only essentially had 2 buttons. So you had to keep pressing you know, the start button to go to the menu, change out the stuff, which was never an issue back then. It's just, you know, that's just how the game was. But you know, man, just this is almost like a dream. You know, this is the type of stuff I just, you know, if Nintendo, you know, bring stuff back, you know, to, like, you know, just legacy titles like this in their purest form, I would love this. I would love this for the original Zelda. The original Zelda on the NES. You know, tighten a few things up, but just bring it back like this. It'd just be incredible. I think they like had a demo of that when they were developing Breath of the Wild. They went back to the original Zelda template and, you know, played with physics and stuff like that. Basically created a Zelda 1 engine, if I remember. You know, which was all free flowing. You know, like this, what we're seeing with this Link's Awakening on PC. But you know, this is great, and it's just, it's amazing to actually see the villagers. Just everything's just so connected, and we got to remember this. I know this is all free flowing now, but the size of this world. I mean, look at this cave now. You can see how the lighting is more dingy and everything. You know, it's just I love it. The game auto saves, which is great. You don't have to you know, manually save anymore or anything like that. And, you know, as I just go for my normal flow here where I try and get 10 rupees. There's a seashell in here, which you know, I think it's about 200 seashells. If I remember correctly, in the original Game Boy, 200 sounds a bit many. But later on, you get enough seashells, you get, you know, an awesome item, which I won't spoil, because, you know, they bring that back in the Link's Awakening remake on the Switch as well. But yeah, the seashells are scattered everywhere. Later on, you can get a shovel, a classic Zelda shovel. I think we all miss a shovel from Zelda. You can get it from the shop just up the top there, and I think it's like 200 rupees at first. But when you first play this game, this game also got like you know, like the classic you know, Zelda item where you get one item, give it to one NPC, you start its item chain to eventually, you know, lead to something great. And you can see here like the Yoshi doll and stuff. I go for the rupees first here. I think I was lucky to get that time. My time was a bit off, but I got it anyway. And you know, you get the rupees, then you want to get the Yoshi doll to give to an NPC later on. Is for the baby and stuff. But yeah, that's all that stuff. But you know, man, let me just skip ahead here. You know, so of course you also always have to go and see Marin, listen to Marin sing, which we're just gonna listen to Marin sing for a second. You're gonna endure it because it's just incredible. Oh, the nostalgia, people. The nostalgia. Oh man, this game. It'll never get old for me. It's just too good. But then, you know, as you progress, you know, just naturally through the game, you get to the Lost Woods. You know, you know, it's just. I remember when I was younger and you first got to this woods, you really did get lost. You know, I know it's like it doesn't seem big now, but just, you know, as a kid on a small screen and stuff, and going through all these different areas, it's just designed so well. And you know, you speak to the raccoon. I wanted to test this out because normally on the Game Boy version, like I said, you only see square tiles and then you get zoomed to here. But then I just wanted to see what happened if you actually did walk up and it just goes to a white screen and teleports you, you know, back down there. You're not too far away, but even then, as a kid, you felt like you were miles away. And yeah, you got the fairies and stuff in here, which is you know, which is always you know, super cool. But yeah, you go into this cave and, you know, find a mushroom, you know, in order to get your powder in order to get past the raccoon and stuff. But you know, this looks great. I mean, look at this cave. It's just it's amazing to see in full screen like this. It's just I want another 2D Zelda, a top-down Zelda, you know, just like this. I really do. I really do. Just a pure adventure. Because this is just like Super Mario. You have 3D Zelda and you have 2D Zelda. And they both deserve to exist. Because they're just two different playstyles and just two different origins of this series. I just want it all. You know, it's just so good. But let me show you the zoom out of the map as well, because it's crazy. Just look at this. So yeah, you know, and like I love the transition when you go into houses as well. But yeah, you know, you press if you press I'm using the Xbox pad. They just work perfectly. My Windows Xbox pad. So you go to game settings and video settings. You can change the scale of how much you zoom out here. It's incredible. And then when you leave it, look, everything is just moving. You can still move around, play the entire game like this if you want to. It's incredibly. Look at me cutting the grass and all the NPCs and the animals and the wildlife is still moving, and it's all perfect. And look at this world. Look at this world. Just, I know this is like this PC version, and there's also, you've got the Game Boy Color version, colors and stuff like that. But you have to remember, this world would have been on the Game Boy. On the Game Boy. And to me, it felt as big as Link to the Past. I don't know how they squeezed this onto the Game Boy. It's just a technical marvel. An absolute technical marvel. But I can't get over this. I'm just looking at this. I'm just like, this is incredible. It's almost like a dream come true. It's crazy. And you know, all we've essentially done is zoom out. But it's just, you know, you can even just go and see the entire island. Look at this. The entire island. You got the whole ocean there. You got Telltale Heights at the top. Oh, the music, the Telltale Heights, people. Just, oh man, look at this. This is just. You can see all the waterfalls and the rapids there over on the right, still moving. The Mermaid Key area, just down in the bottom right there as well, almost. Still see everything moving on the beach, everything moving in the Lost Woods. It's just crazy. I know you can zoom right up close as well. You can have it zoomed as close as you want, or as far away as you want. I think this is like, so this is like level 5. I think I kind of preferred it a bit zoomed out, maybe level 4 or 3. Probably level 4, I think. 3. Yeah, level 3. And, this is just, I'm going to play through this whole thing. You download it. I'll think about leaving the link in the description. I'm not quite sure because, I don't want this video to be taken down by those ninjas, but, it's, this is amazing. And I'm just headed towards the Tail Cave now, which is the first dungeon in the game. A very simple dungeon, but a good introduction, classic Zelda dungeon. But when if you come in here, we'll see essentially the dungeon map like this in all these little squares, but you can still see it, structured out. This is amazing, absolutely amazing. It feels so familiar yet so different. I'm just getting ragged up here. I'm just rushing. I think about it if I was not thinking about it. But yeah, what can I say, people? This is just. I just thought I'd show this quickly. Just to let you know it's out there. Once again, show my love to Link's Awakening. A game I need to really do a proper hardcore video on and show my admiration and history for this title, because it just means too much to me. But yeah. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Check this out if you can. Like I say, you can download it on the PC. It's very simple to download, just a simple zip file. You might need to download a certain Windows installer just to get it to run, but it took me 2 seconds to get this up and running, which literally no problems. Like I said, I got my USB Xbox controller, and that just works straight away. Or you can use a keyboard. I noticed as well. It was almost seamless, and it just works perfectly. But yeah. Anyway, another video. Thanks for listening. Play Link's Awakening no matter where you can, whether it's on a Switch, on the OG Game Boy, or this version. I don't care. You need to play this game. It's a classic Zelda. Get it done, people. Thanks for listening. Take care all, and peace.